Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. I tell you what, today I went out this morning down this pathway. It was freezing cold, and I was out for about 10 minutes, and I came back, and my wife answered the door, and she said, "That was quick." And I said, "Yeah, well, if you've been outside, it's freezing cold." And my carer was chucking apples at me and everything when we were going down the pathway on my scooter. So it's been a funny old day, but there you go. Um, Before I go anywhere else, um, Martin Williams has sent me a nice CD, everybody. So do you remember when he said to me about getting about a CD? So here's the CD. So if you need a CD, contact Martin Williams, and he's really good, really good. There you go. Anyway, good evening, Liz. How are you?
Good evening, Steve. I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I
You're
love,
all right?
I love Elizabeth. I love Elizabeth. Right. Um. Yes. Okay. What we want to talk about tonight is several things. We want to talk, especially, how do we lose weight properly? Right.
Yep.
I haven't contacted you about this, have I?
No, I was going to say I don't know what the subject is today,
Right.
and
So
I forgot to ask.
I thought everybody, I'll put Liz on the spot
Oh,
because this is our territory. Honestly, she is very good at her job, and she's the woman for it. So we got somebody. I deal with a lot of people who's bigger than big than me. How do you give advice for somebody who's got a BM really high BMI and is really big in weight and everything? How do you give advice?
okay. Well, obviously, it's going to start with food. But there are some really unobvious foods that you can take out of your diet, which can help with weight loss, and they come in the form of food and drinks which have hidden sugar. So that's your fizzy pop for a start. They're absolutely loaded with sugar. Fruit juice, that's another one, because we're told or we're led to believe that fruit juice is good for us, but it isn't, because if you've got a glass of orange juice, for example, that's a real lot of sugar in that one glass. It's not like eating one orange. You've got about 10 oranges in one glass. That's a lot of sugar, and that will impact your weight quite a lot. So
How about the size? How about the size? You can get a small glass, big glass, so it doesn't matter really. It's still sugar in it, isn't it?
there's still a shed load of sugar in fresh orange juice. There is, and it's like grape juice. It's just the sheer quantity of juice out of 10 fruits. You would never sit and eat 10 oranges, but you can squeeze 10 oranges and pop them in a glass and down it in one shot, and that's a lot of sugar. And that's a lot of people don't realize how unhealthy drinking the juice of fruits can be.
Because we get told loads of times, people like us who are overweight, who's got obesity problems, where they say, "Oh no, orange juice is okay. You can drink plenty of orange juice, not a problem. Everything will be okay." But it's not.
No, no, it's not. And as well, fructose is dealt with the body quite differently to sugar. And you can actually end up with something called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease if you take in too much fructose.
Right.
So, because fruits are seasonal, we're not supposed to eat them all year round in a glass of, as a glass of juice. Fruits are very seasonal. So we would eat fruits when they were in season, but then the majority of the time there wouldn't be fruits available. But we have fruit available 24/7 to us now. That's too much.
Mm.
And yes, it's natural, but it's the quantity, the availability and the quantity which is now a problem.
Yeah, but see, the trouble is the doctors and everybody say, "Oh yeah, it's not a problem" and everything. You
I
know,
don't,
what can we really drink, Liz, and what can we really eat? Because we get told loads of stories. What can we do?
yeah, the drinking is going to be a tricky one because ideally you are looking at very simple drinks such as water, or a next step up would be water infused with fruit juice. So a big jug of, sorry, not juice, with fruit. So a big jug of water and maybe some chopped cucumber actually is really, really nice in water. That's a, it's not going to be the same as your fruit juice. It's not going to be the same as your fizzy pop. But as I've always said, you know, it's what you want, your goal. If you want to lose weight, you are going to have to make some changes. And that is one change which will be very beneficial, is to cut the fizzy pop loaded with sugar, cut the fruit juice, even if you just reduce it.
Mm, mm.
But that those things will have to go in the long run
Yeah.
if you want successful weight loss.
Every time I talk to you, you always mention changes. Every time I talk to you, and that's really important, isn't it?
Yes,
We got to make the change, didn't we? Because you only can give advice to people. We're the ones who's got to kind of like make the change and do it for ourselves, aren't we?
that's absolutely right. Yeah, yeah. I can only advise you. You need to do the work. But always I recommend reducing things down, because you suddenly take something away. Number one, you will miss it. But number two, your body will miss it and it can play havoc. And you might think you're okay, but it can play havoc with your gut bugs. If certain gut bugs are used to feeding off of that food and you suddenly take that food away, your gut bugs are going to let you know they're not happy.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
You said about cucumber and a bit of water,
Hmm.
right? But ooh, I'll have to try that sometime. But I won't fancy that, you know. Um,
It's quite nice.
I know someone who put strawberries in water once.
Yeah, that's another thing. You can put chopped strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. You can get ginger. Um, I was going to say garlic, but that wouldn't work well. Um,
Oh,
yeah, I was just thinking of ginger and garlic. Yeah, you can chop fruit into it. Kiwi. You can even get an orange, cut it in half, squeeze some orange into water, and then launch the rest of the orange in. That's absolutely fine, and that is actually really, really nice. And bung all the ice cubes in. You know, keep it chilled. Get yourself a nice glass, pour it out, maybe even a paper straw, make it all fancy. Yeah,
right. Okay.
if you don't really like tap water, that's an option.
So
Tea,
how can we make you said about tea and everything, but how can we make people like us? How can we make the changes? Because people say, "All right, okay, I can't afford this, I can't afford that," and everything. But see, I believe that if you really want to lose weight, you've got to invest in somehow, right? You got to invest in your time, in your time that we got to lose our own weight. If you've got to pay for something, you've got to pay for something. It doesn't come free. Um, you know, it's like if people come to you, you charge people because it's your business and a whatnot. But these days, people expect things for free.
yeah, sadly they do. And you can only give so much for free. I mean, I give a lot of information for free, but if I have to invest my time in looking at someone's details and talking to them on a one-to-one basis, that does cost, because it takes me away from a paying client.
Mm, mm.
And the habits that you mentioned, because this leads nicely, if I can talk about it now, Steve,
Yeah,
onto
yeah. Carry on. Yeah.
our Crossroads weight loss management membership club. Sorry, that's a great way to do it. And if people think, oh, I can't afford, because it's £30 for every month, and if people think they can't afford that, what they don't realise is the less crap they eat, they are going to be able to have the money to do it, because they won't be buying the biscuits, the crisps, the fizzy pop, the frozen this, the frozen that, the pies. They won't be buying that kind of food. And that £1 a day that they can save on their crisps and biscuits will then pay for their membership, and then week by week they work on their habits. And because it's very much, you have to start changing the habits.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. It's, yes, of course, your diet is 80% of your success.
Yeah.
But you have to change the habit. And if you don't change that habit, you will find it a struggle. But the program that we've got up and running for guys who have been diagnosed obese, it allows you to pick one habit a week and work on that habit. And you get prompts and you get reminders and you get journals, and it just keeps you on your toes to keep your habit at the forefront of your mind and work on it. And you can have a new habit each week, or work on your habit until you've sussed it. Then you start a new habit. So
can you explain to everybody how this plan works?
Okay, well, ideally, when people join the membership, they'll be joining a Facebook group, and within that group, every Monday morning at 10 o'clock, I will get in that group live, and I will present to them a topic. So, for example, it might be to do with mindful eating, or healthy snacks, or how to combat cravings, how to stress a little less, how to take in more activity. And there are 12 subjects which are we talk about over a 12-week period, and then it starts again. So it's on a rota, so it will never end, and we'll just keep going round and round until the job is done, until the guys in the group are well underway and can go it alone. And it has been proved that accountability, which they will get, and support are the two biggest things for weight loss success. Because if they don't have accountability, then they will eat what they want, because they've got no one to be accountable to. And if they don't get that support, where do they go for help? Where do they go if they want to find out whether they can eat a certain food or not? And I get messages all the time. Oh, Lizzie, can I eat this? Oh, Lizzie, I found this in the supermarket. Is this okay? You know, people send me the ingredient. They take a snapshot of the ingredients and then send that to me, and I'm like, yes, or best avoid that one. And that's the support, daily support, the people in the membership club will get.
Right. Okay. And so you were showing me a board just now, weren't you?
Yeah. I'll put the things on it. There's I've got loads of stuff lined up for these guys. Look at all that. Loads of stuff.
See, so guys, get on board on this. And actually, I'm thinking about coming on board too about it. So, well, I'm definitely coming on board about it too. So
yeah, good. Well,
yeah, I'm doing it.
Good. So, okay. So that I've got the presentation for each subject Monday morning, but there's also a live Q&A session on the following Thursday, and then the last Monday of the month, we'll all jump on a live Zoom and get to know each other, and then they can have their questions answered. So it's lots of involvement, lots of it. £1 a day.
What do you expect? What do you expect for? What do you expect for £30?
They're getting a bargain. They're getting a bargain. If they go onto the website, they'll see what a bargain is.
Yeah. Liz, tell everybody how much does it usually cost for you to do this?
Okay, so for a 4-week program, so that covers 4 subjects, is £484, and they're getting that the full 12 weeks running back to back for £1 a day. So for £30 a month compared to 484. So it's quite a big difference. And if people think, oh, why is she doing that? It's because I help high end, and I also want to help people who desperately need help, that don't know where to go to get help, people that are worried about their health. I want to help people like that, but I can't do it for free. And people don't invest in their emotion and their time if they don't financially invest. And £1 a day is pretty good. And if you think you can't afford it, you might not be able to afford it now, but if you start cutting out some biscuits and crisps and fizzy pop, you will have money for a £1 a day for the membership to get you better, to get you losing weight, to improve your health.
See, I hear excuses all the time, right? I've got around about 6 people who want to come on board onto this, and we're having a meeting tomorrow, and we're sorting out all. They're going to be contacting you tomorrow about paying and everything else like that. That's fine. That is fine. I've got some other people who say yes, I'll get on board. Oh, but can I pay you next month or whatever? Can I do this and that? And the trouble is, £1 a day will basically save your life, won't it?
Yeah, I think as well, though, because people, some of the people you know, Steve, they don't know me. They don't know what they're going to get, so they are going to be wary. So I've actually designed or created, I think it's a 3-day trial for these people to jump on,
right,
to see what they will get, and they'll get the accountability.
So this is this. Do they pay for this trial? Do they?
No, it's a 3-day free, so they can see what it is.
Well, there you go, guys.
Yeah, a freebie. It's 3 days, and it just allows you to take one habit and work on that habit for 3 days. And 3 days is not enough time to have one habit set in stone, but it gets you over that hump. Because 1 day's great, 2 days better, 3 days, you're on a roll. And you're more likely to keep going with it.
Yeah, so let's get on this, guys, and let's do the 3 days trial for free. Yeah. Then after that, we can kind of like jump on board with this, because honestly, you know, £30 for your life, what's that?
And some people may struggle with that, but what they need to realise is as soon as they start reducing the crappy food, they will then be able to afford it, because they will be spending £1 on biscuits, crisps, all the foods they know they shouldn't be eating, and they want to stop eating, but they can't because they don't really know how to get going. But this program will allow them to pick one habit and roll with it.
So when are you starting this 3-day free program, Liz?
It's available now. I can't remember who put the link, but I can put something on your website, Steve, either the Crossroads or your Steve Beer.
Yeah, fine.
I don't mean website, I mean Facebook.
Yeah. I'll stick it on my website too.
Okay, so I can post onto your page, can't I, in your group, and I'll post a 3-day link. And people probably do want to see, what is it I'm getting for my £1 a day? And that's fair enough, because they don't know me. They don't know what they're going to get, and the 3-day trial will give them that. The only thing they won't get is admittance into the Facebook group and the topic of the week, the presentation or the Q&A. They won't get that yet, obviously, but they'll get a look at how this is going to work. And the presentation, obviously, that would be a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. Subjects. How to start your day well is another subject that I'd like to cover with them.
Yeah, let's answer some questions here. Right, here we go.
Okay. How are you? Since we last spoke, Greg Fab. Been doing loads of walks and drinking loads of water, and I've cut down my food, and I've lost £1, but don't know how. Well, because you've been walking, you've been cut down on your food. That's how you've done it. The walking will be good, because walking is a very, very good activity for burning off your body fat, because it uses predominantly body fat for fuel rather than sugar. So that's fab. You've done well, Wayne. Well done, you. Well done.
There you go.
So he's making some changes and it's working. Hayley, hi there. You stay buying fat-free natural yogurt, but I'm putting fruit in it. Hayley, if you want to do that, that's fine. If you're more comfortable doing that, just watch for the sugar content, because when they take the fat out, they do put sugar in. And if it isn't sugar, it's artificial sweeteners. And we've spoken about those before on here. They can disrupt your gut bugs. But certainly yogurt with fruit is a lot better than ice cream, isn't it? Pies and ice cream. So, yeah, it's better. Oh, there you go. Water with carrot and celery. Fantastic. And you can nibble on the carrots and celery too. They'll be great afterwards. Well done. Good. You're making progress. I love it.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. What she's doing. Oh, that is.
You won't do what?
That is gross.
What? Carrots and celery?
Yeah, it's no, I don't think I'll do that. Carrots. I'm a whisper, me.
Try the cucumber.
Yeah.
At the trial. Yeah, Wayne, I can send you a link. That's not a problem. Yeah.
Good man.
I'll do that. Yeah, jump on it and give it a go, because people don't want to invest in something and they don't know what it is. So yeah, I'd love to do that for you. Not a problem.
So what I'm trying to say, Ola, is right. People's watching this now, right, and you know I can see where people's coming from, and they're saying you're losing out nearly around about 400 quid to help people to lose weight, right? But also, what you're doing is you're kind of like robbing yourself, because at the end of the day, you're classed as a business. What do you say to these people who are?
I like to do a good deed. That's all. I just like to be able to help, because I'm not only running my business to make money. I mean, I know I'm really good at what I do and I can charge a high fee, but I'm in this business to help people. And if I can't help people like yourselves, some of you won't be working because of your weight, so you're not going to have a shed load of money. I don't want to just say, no, on your way, no. So I like to be able to put time aside in my business to help people like you for the minimum amount I can get away with. Because yes, working with you guys is going to take me away from a paying client, a high-end paying client. But I'm all right with that, because I get great enjoyment out of seeing people progress. And Wayne there and Hayley, they've both made changes since I've been coming on, and Wayne's lost some weight. There you go. Hayley, watery cucumber. That's fantastic. So, they've taken a few tips and hints and they've brought those tips and hints into their diet and lifestyle, and it's working. Wayne's out walking. That's fantastic. And I love that. That's what I love. People that get involved, take my advice, make some changes and run with it. And I love that. And that's why I like to help people.
Yeah. Because you always got to get two sides of the story. You know what I mean? Because that's what people will say. Me, I know what you're like anyway. So you're just a pain in the backside. But there you go.
So much. You keep asking me back.
Yeah, only because I love you.
Thank you.
No, because you give out good advice. You know what you're doing. And you're open people. And what I'm trying to say is, so let's get back to the habits, right?
Yeah.
Habits are. Trouble is, everybody's got an eating habit. They have, isn't they? When a good film's on, you're watching a good film, and all of a sudden James Bond comes on with his great big muscles or whatever he's got, right? And you're eating what? A packet of crisps, right? You're thinking, oh, let's have a packet of crisps, right? With a pickled egg. I know what it's like,
Yeah.
Or you're stuffed up on this thingy with the dog and watching the telly, and you're giving the chocolate to the dog, and you're having the other chocolate. It's so difficult, isn't it? When you about changing your habits.
Yeah, of course it is. And that's why I always go back. People won't start to make any changes unless they're ready. They have to be ready. They also need to know their why. Why are they doing it? Why do they want to make these changes? And wanting to make a change and knowing why they want to make a change are really important. And this, the programs that are run, they all revolve around changing habits, because it is recognized that they are so hard to change. They are. I've got my own habits which I sometimes find hard to break. But you have to remember your why. Why do you want to make those changes? Why do you want to lose weight? Is it your health? Is it for your family? You know, there's always a reason why you want to do it.
Yeah, right. There you
go. Just been saying here, looking at Manchester United shirts, I really would like one. So I've made my mind up. I'll get paid on the 10th next month and I'm going to join in. That's good. That's good. Brilliant news. Fab.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Good.
I used to have a Man United shirt.
I think that was Manchester.
It's a Man United one. It's a Manchester United shirt.
I don't know football.
You don't like football?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, right, because you're a woman, aren't you? So.
Live.
Hello, sorry.
I like rugby though, but I don't like football.
Yeah, I know why you like rugby, because you like to see.
Because it's a good game.
Yeah, I know what you like.
Played by men with odd-shaped balls.
How dare you say that live?
Yeah, but that's what that presenter said. Don't you remember? Rugby's played by men with odd-shaped balls, or something like that. Anyway, it was funny then. Probably not funny now. Anyway.
My wife's laughing what you just said. Anyway. Right.
I bet you didn't expect that from me, did you, Steve?
What?
I said, I bet you didn't expect that from me.
No, because I just thought you were posh. That's why. No, I'm only joking. So anyway, it's all about habits. It's all about the mindset, really, as well, isn't it?
Yes.
You've got to have a good mindset, ain't you?
You need to want to do it.
That's it. You've got to, ain't you?
Yeah, and that's why giving things away for free doesn't work, because people they don't value it and they're not ready. So I've never had anyone take me up on anything that I've offered for free, nothing. But I'll charge them like £1,500 for a 12-week one-to-one personal plan, and bang, they're on it.
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it?
So that's what you need. That's what people need to do, really. What they need to do is get onto this free plan, and after that, sign up. Right, pay £30 out, which is nothing really. You know, as you say, it's £1 a day, innit? You know what I mean? Get yourself a little piggy bank.
That's right.
Yeah.
Put £1 a day away from now until then, and you've got your 30 quid. Do that again. You've got your 30 quid for the next month, because it will be rolling. Because you're not going to get a lot done in 4 weeks, so it has to roll over.
Did you hear what my wife said?
No. What did Michelle say?
She said, "Do you get the price for two for the price of one?" Cheeky person.
Well, I do offers for couples. If couples jump on board, I do offers for that. Makes perfect sense. They're under one roof. Be crazy.
Yes, there you go. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that later in a minute. So anyway, so what I'm saying is that it's down to the mindset. It's down by changing the habits of what you want to eat and what you don't want to eat. Also, what can we do really to stay away from food?
Oh, this is where your why comes in, because it's difficult to stay away from it. I mean, you can go to the supermarket, and they are better now, mind you, but you've got sweets tempting you by the tills.
I know, it's bad, isn't it?
Especially in small newsagents, you have to lean over all the sweets to make your payment.
I know, I can't even do that because of my belly. That's why I don't go up the shop no more. you know what I don't?
Oh, God love you, Steve. We'll get
Uh,
that down, don't you worry.
don't worry about it. But what I'm trying to say is, right, when I used to go up to the supermarket when I wasn't banned, see, but when I used to go up to the supermarket, the first aisle I used to go into was the cake aisle, or the cream donuts, the fresh ones, the cream ones, you
Yeah.
know. And I used to say, "Can I have 4 cream donuts, please?" And they used to go, "Yeah, okay." Put it in a bag, and I'll go around eating them while the missus is doing shopping. And they said, "Where's the 4 donuts?" And they go, "Right, you just have some donuts, didn't you?" The cashier said. I said, "Yeah." They said, "Where are they?" I said, "Well, I hit them." You know what I mean? You know, but I still have to pay for them. But
Yeah. Did you just send the empty bag down on the conveyor belt?
well, yeah, they need the barcode, don't they, and everything, and the price. But no. But what I'm trying to say, it's tempted, isn't it?
Of course it is.
When you go to a supermarket, it's tempted.
Of course it is, Steve. And I do it myself. I walk down the sweetie aisle and I will put sweets in my basket while I'm telling myself, don't put sweets in your basket. And then I walk around the shop and then all of a sudden I think, do you know what? Nah. I'm taking back control here, and I'll go and put my sweets back.
Yeah.
You have to know your why.
I know it's like pick and mix, isn't it? When you're in the pick and mix aisle, and you're getting that scoop, in you, you've got to have one, isn't you?
Yeah, do you know, one tip I do give people is don't go down those aisles. Don't go down them.
Right.
When you're doing this, after a while, you'll be buying most of your stuff from like the outside. You'll have to run past the bakery because that's going to be tempting. But you've got your grocery bit. As soon as you go in, you've got your grocery, your greengrocers, and around the edge you've got your butchers as well. So that's fab. And you'll be buying loads of fantastic products from there. But as soon as you go down the middle aisles, avoid the biscuit aisle, avoid the crisp aisle, avoid the cake aisle, avoid the sweetie aisle.
But you're saying all this, but people who's listening are saying, "I can't listen, I can't," because it's there in front of me.
I know, but they're going to have to start to take charge, and that's why knowing your why works.
Yeah.
I do it myself. I've just admitted that in front of all you people. I go down the sweetie aisle, and I know I shouldn't. I still wander down there though and have a little look. But that's why it's so important. You must know your why. You must want to make the difference. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep. It's just going to be a roller coaster ride for you if you don't. And all those foods as well are driving those cravings that you get late at night.
Yeah, I know. It's bad, isn't it?
You have to start if you want to make a difference, you have to start bringing them down. And if people say, I can't, then they're not ready. They have to be able to do it. Or go and seek professional help, like psychology.
Yeah, because it might be something behind it, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
They might have problems. Yeah.
Yeah, food addiction, emotional eating. That I've said this, I remember right from the very, very start. If you've got something like that, that needs to be addressed.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're overweight and you're ready and you want to do it, there's no problem with you jumping in and giving it a bloody good go.
I had to go for. I had to go and get counselling from what I had to go through.
You had to what?
I had counselling.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
people.
because I was having problems about my weight, but well, still got the weight, but it was they were. I found out later on it was actual problems behind the weight. So it's like things in like abuse in the past and all sorts of stuff. And
There may well be stuff like that lurking around, in some
yeah.
lives. But if they find that is stopping them from moving on, then they would need to get that addressed. That is my area of expertise.
Yeah. But anyway, I've done all that, and everything's like that now.
Good.
All I do now is go to like a weekly, like a weekly fortnightly meeting now on Zoom, you
Right.
know, and that's it.
Like a
So
support group, yeah.
yeah. So all what I can say now is this, that really what you're trying to say to us, like, if we go to the supermarket, right? Basically, when you come to the doors, find a bench and just sit there.
Yeah, don't go in.
Don't go in because it's no, but
The
it's
only,
tempting.
I know, Steve, I know. Like I said, I do it myself. The only other option would maybe do your shopping online and get it delivered. If you really feel I can't not go down that aisle, then maybe a delivery. That might be an option. Ask a friend to bring you a few groceries.
Well, I'll tell you what we do. We get delivery order now.
Is
Right?
this your meals?
Yes, yeah. We get it delivered, and we also get other food delivered as well. So I haven't got a choice of what we're having. You know what I mean?
There you go. So that might be an option for some people if they feel that that will be really hard for them to do. Shop online, get it delivered. Less likely, and certainly don't go to the shops hungry. That's a recipe for disaster, that is.
Yeah.
Go when you're hungry. Don't go shopping when you're hungry.
Oh no, don't.
I mean, for everyone watching, this isn't about taking everything away. It's about reducing stuff. So if you buy 5 packets of biscuits a week, just buy yourself 3, for example. Start with that. So it's not like I can't do this because I can't not eat biscuits, sweets. Start reducing it down, and you'll do that on our program because you'll be able to set yourself a little habit. Set yourself a habit and set yourself a promise. You're going to promise yourself to only consume 3 packets of biscuits instead of 5.
Right. You know what? It says here on my notes. It says there's a question. What is the worst place in the supermarket to be tempted?
Well, that all depends on what the person craves the most. It could be the crisp aisle for some, it could be the biscuit aisle for another, it could be the sweetie aisle for someone else, it could be the booze aisle. It's very really the green. Is this a trick question? Is this a?
This is a question that the supermarkets made. You know, they ask these shoppers questions,
Bread.
And
Bakery bit.
No, it's not. You won't believe me if I told you.
Go on then. You'll have to tell me. I think I've mentioned everything else.
No, you haven't.
Fizzy pop.
No. I'll tell you what it is.
Yes,
right.
please.
Right. 5,000 people in the supermarket in Kent, right? Did a kind of like a report, and 4,562 people said that the checkout was the worst place ever. So I can't read everybody's notes, but the checkout, because you've got all the chocolate there, everything. The kids want chocolate, so they get tempted to pick up all the chocolate and everything.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's true.
Yeah, I can believe that. But I think that might be an old report then, because the policy's changed. They don't have the sweeties in the big supermarkets anymore. They don't have them.
Don't they?
No, you've got near, but they're not directly. They're not directly by the tills anymore, because that was like a campaign that they run to try and prevent obesity and diabetes.
Yeah, I think that's, you just got me wrong there. Yeah, probably.
No, it's fine. I mean, it was true.
Yeah. That is why I find it hard to find.
The ice cream. It's like, yes, give me it now. And if I don't have it, I'll go in a mood. And when you go into a shop, you cannot help but go down where the sweets are. I know, Wayne. It's hard. It's very tempting. And when you look at all those food, they're in big, bright, colourful packets, aren't they, to attract your attention?
Oh, no.
Marketing goes into all of that.
Liz, my wife it's just come on. And you know what she's just done?
What?
I'll show you.
Steve is chocolate, so just buy him a smaller bar. Oh, you're craving his chocolate. Yeah, so you just buy him a smaller. That's it. That's it, Michelle. That's perfect, isn't it? Because he's still getting some, but he's not getting the full whack. And then in time, you can reduce that down again or increase it up to 85% chocolate rather than, or your Galaxy, aren't you, Steve?
Yeah, Galaxy, yeah. Yeah, so
in time, you could change the chocolate up to a higher cocoa content, 85, something like that, or take it up slowly, so you could maybe go to 70, then take it up.
Yeah.
80.
I only have 4 squares now.
Well, excellent.
So I'm just putting them on
fantastic. That is just what we're talking about, isn't it? Reducing things you like down instead of taking them out completely and then missing them and then going on a bender of chocolate. You reduce it down, and that is perfect. Well done, Steve, and well done, Michelle.
She grasped me up. She grasped me up. Don't write anything else. Don't tell her about the beer.
Oh, that's brilliant. No, I love that.
No, but it's so difficult, isn't it? Because it's, it's...
Yeah. And the food manufacturers, the marketing, make it difficult for you.
Yeah.
Chocolate is still by the tills. What shop is that, Hayley? Because I don't think the big supermarkets are doing it. Tesco, Sainsbury's, and whatnot. Yeah, but it's a huge marketing thing to make you want to buy it. Adverts on the telly, all bright, colourful packets. Buy one, get one free. Buy 2 for this.
Yeah.
Huge. And again, that's why you need to know your why. You need to know your why, because that is what is going to keep you on the straight and narrow. Asda, Tesco and Morrison's. That surprises me.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that for a long time.
We've been trying to do it for a long time to get it removed, but they won't remove it.
I think they have for a few of them, but obviously they're still doing it. See, I don't do supermarket shopping because I use on my local shops because I can. I know not everyone can do that. But I do know there was a big campaign and a lot of the supermarkets removed their sweets from the till because that's exactly what was happening. And especially children, when families went shopping with children and the children were nagging the mum, staring at the sweets, nagging mums and dads, they ended up buying a load of crap.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Oh dear. Hayley, you're a bad woman.
Yeah, just send it down to me. I'll give you my address. It's 209 Buckingham Palace, London.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
No, I'm joking.
Well,
Right, guys, we gotta go because I've gotta go, and Liz is wanting to go to bed because she goes to bed, around about 9 o'clock. So I've gotta go.
Early to rise.
Yes. So anyway, guys, if you want to go on the plan, go on the plan. And don't forget the 3-day weight loss plan.
3-day trial.
Yeah. See Liz. And I'll be back at about 8:45 with somebody else. Brilliant. Oh no. Liz, thank you very much once again.
You're welcome.
Yes. Another week without seeing you. Oh, what are we going to do? Anyway, see you later, Liz. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.